Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you a short talk of audience. Number 1. First, the teacher welcomed his students to their introduction to economics. Then he said the textbook for that course was Economics for the New Millennium, and it was available at the university bookstore. After that, he told his students the price was a bit steep, but he thought they would find it was well worth it. Next, the students were requested to bring their books to the next class. Finally, the teacher said there would be 2 exams, a midterm and a final, in addition to which they would write several short research papers. Number 2. First, the store manager told her employees that they needed to be aware of their return policy. Then she asked them not to accept any returns from customers without a dated receipt. Also, they were requested to make sure all the returned items were in good condition before accepting them. After that, she told them to check the items carefully because they had problems in the past with their customers returning damaged goods. In addition, she asked them to issue the store credit card, not cash. Finally, she asked them to let her know if they received complaints about that policy. Number 3. First, the woman introduced that was Dr. Gilbert's office. Then she told the patients if there was an emergency, they should hang up and call an ambulance. If they would like to make an appointment or ask for medical advice, they should call back during their regular office hours. After that, she said they were open from 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, and from 9 to 12 on the first Saturday of each month. Finally, the patients were requested to make an appointment because they didn't accept walk-ins. Number 4. First, the woman told her staffs to remind the passengers that they would be landing shortly. Then she asked them to check to make sure all seatbelts were fastened, and asked the passengers to turn off all cell phones and recording devices. After that, they were requested to find out if there was anyone with small children requiring extra assistance, or if anyone needed to help getting to a connecting flight. Number 5. First, the reporter said there was a public service announcement. It had brought to them by Radio XYZ. Then he said because of the drought, the government officials were asking all city residents to conserve water. He said residents were asked not to fill their swimming pools or water their gardens until further notice. After that, he said the government was asking residents to do this on a voluntary basis. However, he said if the situation was severe, it was possible that fines would be imposed. Finally, he asked the audience to stay tuned to Radio XYZ for all the latest updates. Number 6. First, the woman thanked people for calling the city hotline. Then she introduced that it was the information source for all city events. Next, she said for theater schedules and ticket orders, press 1. And she then said for museum information, including information on special exhibits, the lecture series at the Art Museum and the foreign film series at History Museum, press 2. After that, if the audience needed to hear about upcoming sports events at City Stadium, they were requested to press 3. She told people to stay on the line if they needed to speak to an operator. Number 7. First, the tourist guide told the visitors that the History Museum was their last stop that day, and then he said they would spend 2 hours there. After that, he introduced that recorded tour was available at the front desk for a small fee. Next, he said he had free information brochures about the permanent exhibits for everyone who was interested. The visitors were requested to return to the bus no later than 5:30. Finally, the man said the bus would take them to their hotel where they would enjoy the dinner and an evening program. Number 8. First, the woman said that they had heavy traffic that morning because of the car breakdown on Route 1 near the airport. Next, she asked commuters to avoid Route 1 if at all possible. In addition, she said road construction was slowing traffic over the city bridge. Then she recommended commuters to be prepared for a long, slow drive to work that morning. Finally, she recommended people to take the bus or subway. Number 9. First, the woman wondered if the audience company was looking to hire skilled computer technicians. She then asked if the audience wanted to hire technicians who had been trained with state-of-the-art equipment. After that, she introduced that graduates of the Computer Technology Institute were highly trained and skilled technicians, able to handle all the routine technical problems. Finally, she said all institute graduates were eligible to become certificate computer technician. Number 10. First, the woman said buying a house could be confusing because in that day's market, then he told them the first step was obtaining a loan from the bank. Next, he said to apply for a home mortgage, they would need to get necessary paperwork from a bank officer. He finally told that they had to have proof their income and financial assets because that would help the official determine how large a loan they were qualified for.